Hello everyone, it's Saturday, June 29th. We're going to do another quick garden update. Got some seedlings here that I took out of the basement. Some lettuce that'll go in about a week. Some other lettuce that'll go in a few weeks. Some leftover corn. You can see the root coming out of that one. And a broccoli that we'll plant in July for a fall harvest. Got the smoker going there. It's supposed to be a very hot day, very hot weekend. It is not too bad yet. Sun's really bright, kind of humid. Okay, here in the main gardens, just give you a big picture here. The sun gold tomatoes are coming in big numbers. Nothing ripening yet, but looking really good. The pea plant is really big. We're getting lots of peas. Picked a few so far, but they're still working on it. Next are the shelling beans. That's what this guy is here. They're kind of tangled up with the peas and stuff, but whatever. They're reaching for the trellis. It'll be fine. Lemon Boy tomato. Stephanie just kind of staked this up. You know, the cherry tomatoes, they climb the trellis pretty well, but this one didn't really grab on. It's kind of tough to get it to, so we staked it, or Stephanie staked it and tied it to the trellis. So hopefully it'll grow onto the trellis, but if it doesn't, it should keep it standing. Carrots, we picked one last night to see how big they are. It was really, really small, so we'll let those keep going for a bit. Parsley looks really nice. We'll be able to harvest some of that in a few weeks for sure. That one's really big. Kale, we continue to harvest off of this. I just cut 2 or 3 leaves off of it yesterday. Scallions, green onions. This one's going slow. Doesn't look that good, but whatever. More parsley, also looking great. Oregano. I'm going to make stuffed chard leaves, and I'm going to use some of that oregano to season the filling. Basil, we cut a ton of that to try to prevent it from bolting, and it seems to be successful because it's still growing. So, looks really nice. Green onions, more scallions. This one looks a lot bigger, more robust. Chard, again, been cutting a lot off of this, try to keep it from bolting. A lot of really big, nice leaves. Heirloom lettuce, same thing, been getting a lot. Beets, you can see there's a taproot there. So they're coming, they're still small, but if we had to, we could pull them out and eat them now. Okay, over here, the sun gold cherry tomato. Got some nice fruit down here, but nothing ripening yet. Some more up here, looks great. And again, this one's much more on the trellis. So we pull this through. Yeah, we'll have to do that later. Anyway, peas. No, peas are not next. These are the green beans. Kind of reaching out here. Again, tangled up with the peas. No big deal. I expect those eventually to take up the whole trellis. And actually, I'm going to put a string between the 2 trellises and see if I can get them to climb across. Peas are next. These are shelling peas. You might say, oh, Bob, pick that and eat it. Nope. We're going to wait until we get the actual peas big enough, the little balls, to eat. We love those. They taste amazing, raw or cooked. Cucumbers. So these are replacements for the ones that we lost a few weeks ago. So we've got some chicken wire over top until they get bigger. Thai chili pepper. Really coming into its own. It's grown a lot in the past couple weeks as the temperature's gotten hotter. So it's really digging this weather. More chard. Looking good. Getting some leaves off that. More carrots. Not as far along as the ones in the other bed, so we'll see what their destiny is. I don't know. This chard plant bolted, so I cut it out. The other ones I cut back dramatically, harvested a lot, because I didn't want the same thing to happen to them. We got some huge leaves off that plant. Lettuce. There's the romaine one, the speckled leaf. Eating a lot of that. Parsnips coming along. They're really slow growers. Same thing here. These are just a week younger. Maybe 2 weeks. Kale here. This is the one that got eaten by some critter. It's come back just fine. Lettuce. More basil. Again, we'll probably have to cut some of this to keep it from bolting soon. More parsley here. There's only 3 of them for some reason. Whatever. And the chives. All right. Over here in the big bed, the new bed, we've got our marigolds on the end. Then the, I always forget this. This is, I forget if it's banana pepper or jalapeno pepper. Let's see. Oh, I can't read that one either. Well, anyway, some pepper plant. Getting some flowers, but no fruit started yet. I've been eating a lot of radishes from along the edges. Some of this lettuce is actually big enough to start harvesting here. This one especially. More radishes there, younger. This is the Roma tomato. So they're all going to come at once. It's a determinate tomato. So you can see that they grow kind of in clusters like those 3. There's another cluster deeper in there. Anyway, looks really nice. Hopefully it'll do better than last year. Last year we got blossom end rot. This year I'm hoping that the bigger bed will provide sort of more constant water, and it'll prevent that. More radishes, butter lettuce, the other pepper plant, looking really nice. Again, no fruit, but we've got flowers. The nasturtiums are kind of getting shaded, but they're growing fine. The brandywine tomato plant is huge. Looks really good. No fruit set on there, unlike all the other tomatoes, but I'm sure it'll be soon. Okay, more. This is butter crunch lettuce. You can tell it because of the shape of the heads, really loose. More radishes. The Brussels sprouts plant is getting bigger, but it's still not strong enough to hold itself up, so hence the bamboo skewers. More radish. Lettuce here. Radishes. Marigolds. This one's going to bloom soon. And finally, replacement corn, which Stephanie just planted some seedlings this morning and then ensconced in chicken wire to keep it safe. All right, that's all it for today. Oh, there's Stephanie in the background. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and have a great weekend. Have a great week. Great 4th of July. We'll see you on the next one.